name is GayNell Spigner, also known as Nell, also known as Galeen. Galeen is GayNell in Ukraine. I think it's pretty. And when we were growing up, we had nicknames. And my nickname was Nellie Gray. My sister's nickname was Carolina Moon. And so every summer, she would come home. She went to school in California first. And so all school year she was in California. Then in the summertime, she would come home and spend the summer with us, with me, and my other sister, my older sister. And so one year she came home. She was just about 5. Her birthday's in August, so you know when school's out. I had to gauge and remember this. I thought we were 5 and 7, but we were really 4 and 6. And so she came home. I had not cleaned my room up. My room was a mess. And my mom came in and she said, no, get this room cleaned up. And she meant it. And I knew it. And I didn't want to clean up. So I turned around and said something real nasty and rude and mean to my sister. And she had just got there. I'm thinking about this. She had just got there. Mind you, she got on a train by herself at 4 years old and rode from California to Portland by herself. And then she gets home, and then I'm all mean to her. So I turned around and I started picking things up, straightening up. And when I turned around, she got tears everywhere. I mean, when people cry, you usually see one tear coming down their face. No. She had tears from here to here, and then dripping off of her chin. I said, I knew what was wrong. It was what I said. But I said, what's the matter? And before I said that, I was thinking, I said, you know what? I'm in this room with her. I didn't know she was crying. I didn't hear a sniffle. I didn't hear you know how people cry and they make noise. She didn't make any noise at all. And so my first thought was, she's not trying to get me in trouble. Because I said something real ugly. It was mean. And I said, what's wrong? She said, you hurt my feelings. I said, so really quick, I said, I gotta fix this. Because I didn't want to hurt her, not like that. Because it really made me, that day, it made me care. It taught me how to care about somebody. It taught me how to care about my sister. So I apologized to her and I said, I know what. I said, let's be friends. I said, let's be best friends and let's not ever argue, let's not ever fight again. And so, just like that, she wiped her face and she said, okay. And we gave each other a hug to seal it. And do you know that was over, that was like 67 years ago. We have not argued not one day after that. No crosswords, no mean, no nothing. No disagreements. If I have something and she wants it, she gets it. And same for me. I don't care what it is. And so, no argument since that day. So that's what I'm trying to share with you today. Be friends with each other. Make friends. Make as many friends as you can because you never know. You get older. When you get older, you get out in the world and you need to get a job. The first place you go to might be a friend of yours that you went to school with. And you know that they might hire you. You know? So make friends. Be friendly with each other. And I wanted to put that idea in my book. I wrote my friends. I wrote my friends count to 10. And then I did, what do you like? And it's in side-by-side English and Spanish. Real short. Because when I was like 6, 7, just learning how to read, I wanted to be a good reader, and I want to encourage everybody out here to practice your reading. Practice. It takes more practice and then some more to be as good as you want to be. And so I wanted to put this is what I did. I only did 1 line per page so you could get through the book And when you got done, you felt like you did something. Now, for you all today, I revised this just a little bit, and I'll show you. I wrote in and changed a few things, and I'll tell you about it. So I'm thinking I'll add it just a little bit more. But I'm going to read this to you, and then after I read, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And then after that, I have a favor I want to ask you. And then you can walk around and look at some of the work that I've been doing over the years. Since 1991, that's when I got serious and decided I wanted to, get serious about my work. So I make greeting cards, I make all kinds of things. And what it is sculptures and paper. I want to be a sculptor. I'm going to get somebody to teach me. I want to work in clay next. And so I've practiced a little bit, and I think I'm pretty good. And I want somebody to teach me how to make it so it don't fall apart. You know what I mean? I want it to be solid. So, and I want to know step by step. There's steps to everything. So anyway, I brought some of my Christmas cards, my greeting cards, and my table art that you can hang on the wall or sit at the table. When we get done, I'll let you walk around and look at them. And let me introduce you to the girls in the book. I made a poster of each one of them. The girl in the orange is Shauna. That's Nikki next to her, Nicole. And Katie standing by Sarah in the red dress. Sarah's the main character in this book. And what she gets to do is jump rope all afternoon while her friends are counting for her and rhyming. And that was another thing. Let me read this for you. Everything I put in my book is from things that I remembered when I was a kid. And it says, My Friends. My Friends is an original story written from my childhood memories and friend, Carolina Moon. Every summer she would visit California, then return home with a new rhyme for us to jump rope to. I always thought she was so cool. She's my best friend, my sister. She's Makiba now. She gave herself another nickname, Makiba. I thought that was pretty. I still do. And she said, and I'm saying she's still cool. And this book is dedicated to friends everywhere. And what was I going to say? It was something about this. Oh yeah, I wanted to make up my own jump rope rhyme. So I put one in the book. But anyway, here we go. And let me tell you something. I was here in 1996 when my granddaughter was in pre-K. And I came up here because I had just finished this. But when you write a book, you need reviews. You need somebody to read it and say, hey, it's no good or it's good. And so I came up here and asked a teacher. I said, who better to give me a good opinion than a teacher? So I asked my granddaughter's pre-K teacher, Ruth. She has a name for you, Bonfiglio. And this is what she said. I came up here, got her to write me a little note, and I put it in the book. And she said, this is a very good story, easy to read, and will hold the kids' attention. So when she said that, I said, okay, it's good. And then the other thing is a test. In the summer, when I did babysitting childcare, every afternoon before the kids took a nap, I read them a story. And so at the end of the summer, when I got done with this, I read it to my granddaughter. And do you know, out of the whole entire year, she never asked me to read another book. She said, do you know what I mean? She said, would you read that again? When I read this to her. She didn't ask me to read any other book again. I said, okay. So I felt like it was okay, if you know what I mean. You just need somebody to tell you, hey, that's cool, that's good. So anyway, I made a few changes and you'll hear them today. And it starts out as, what a beautiful day. And here are my friends. Her friends are way out there in the playground calling her. They're wanting her to come on out so she can get her chance to jump rope all afternoon. And the goal is to jump to 10 without missing. So she says, yes, it's another warm and sunny day. And Can you see? Oh, you want to see? Okay. And I want to go play with my friends. She's just about there. It says we always have fun. We have a lot of fun playing and jumping rope. My friends are so much fun. Fun, fun, fun. They said it at the same time. Sarah picked up her shoes and said, "Hey, Sarah." "Hi, Sarah." Sarah said, "Hi, Katie." "Hi, Shauna." "Hi, Nicole." These girls right here are friends, just for you all, and for King School, they're the King sisters. Shauna, Nicole, and Katie King. Says, "Let's go play." Wow, it was like an echo. I put that in there because when I first heard that word, I was like, what the heck is that? What's an echo? And when I found out, I thought it was very, very unique. Have you ever heard one? Have you ever heard an echo? That was something to me. I thought it was. Anyway, I still do. They said it at the same time. Let's go play. Let's go play. Let's go play. That's the echo. Okay, let's jump. Let's count. 1, 2. This is my rhyme that I put in here. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you think I mean. 4, 5, 6. Do you think I'll match or miss? 1 second. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we think you'll win. So jump. Now while she's jumping, they're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, you win. One more time. You guys help me out. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, you win.
There you go. You were screaming and laughing. Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. Go.
Go.
You got it. You go, girl. Yes, my friends are so much fun. You know what? We never fuss. We never fight. Because my friends are always having fun. Having a time turning these pages. That's why we're friends. Excuse me. Okay, I have to go now. See you soon. All together they said, see you soon. It's time to go. They're getting sad because they got to leave each other. But it was like another echo. They said, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And that's the end. Thank you. That's so nice. I wanted to say I brought everybody one of my Content Lady bookmarks. Everybody gets one. You can come up and pick one out. Wait for a minute. When we're all done, you can pick one out. And I did my very best on each one, so whichever one you pick, you're going to like. Okay? And if you have any questions, feel free. You can ask.
So, questions. Raise your hand quietly and make sure you listen to your friend's questions so we don't ask the same question twice.
Are you an artist?
I am an artist. It took me a long time to realize that, but I am.
How do you do all this beautiful art?
How do I do it? Because you know what? Have you ever seen that art piece, The Thinker? He's like this.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm always thinking about something. What can I make? And you have to think of something before you can do it. So
You don't know what to do.
that's it. Sometimes I'll just start working and before I know it, I'm done, and it's not planned. They just, here they are, here they are, there they are. And I call them sculptures in paper, and they're freehand cut. What I do is take my scissors, I should have brought them, and everybody's cut out. I just cut along the side, cut up her shoulder, and then make a little line right there for her chin, turn the paper, cut out, and make her silhouette. And then these are all in pencil and ink. I wanted a black and white. I didn't want any color because I wanted you to be able to just see the work. And then I'll use pencil and ink, make her dress, her hair. I made her a little veil. And each one is different. And I don't plan them. Like you said, I just start working, and then here she is. And here they are. All different kinds. And each of you is going to get one of these.
I want that one. I want that one. I want it. I want that one.
They're all good, trust me. You're going to like whichever one you get.
I want that one.
And I like them too, so I know you will. They're all different.
I want that one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go up one at a time, or two at a time, and make our choices in a little bit.
And so that's how I sculpt these papers. I make them as small as this to that size and even bigger. And I like to make greeting cards. I brought some of my Christmas cards that I made over the years. And like I said, I really started getting serious in 1991. And that's how long I've been working on things that you see here. Greeting cards of all kinds, table art that you can frame. And so anybody have any other questions? That's probably all. Dominique?
Is your book published? And also, my other question was if you could tell us, what does publishing mean?
Publishing means it's available for sale. It's something that people can buy. It's a finished product. You know what I mean? It's done, and it's, you can either sell it or show it or share it. You know what? This is the only one that is published, and this is at Amazon. Yes, it is. Do you know what? I sent this to two publishers. The first one sent it back and said, no, thank you. The second one, they said they had advertised saying that we're looking for children's books. I said, perfect. I sent it to them, and they sent it back and said, we're not doing that kind of book. I said, I am. And so you know what? I got lucky, and I feel like I was blessed, because 2 months later, I did my usual thing on Sunday. I went and got me a Sunday paper, sat down and took the whole day to read it, just chilled out. But this particular Sunday, I went and got a USA Today. And the first page I opened up, here it is, would you like to publish your book? I said, yeah, for $99, and it'll be online in 5 seconds. I said, what? That's exactly what I need. And so I had $99, I was thrilled. I got my daughter to help me scan it, because it's repetition, and I was like, okay, help. Know when you need some help and ask for it. Really. 1 second, honey. And so anyway, that's how it happens to be on Amazon. And that was in 1990. They say 97, but I felt like it was 96. That same year, because I was working really hard to get it done. And I said, there's a reason for this. Today, we're here, so I can read it to you and share all this. And anyway, we got the book at it's called eBook Stand Publishing. And after a few years, they said, they sold the company, and they said, we're putting all of our books on Amazon. Would you like your book on Amazon? I said, of course. So I went and looked at Amazon.com. And so do you know what it cost me? Again, I'm going to say I was blessed. $25, just because I was one of the first people to go to the company with my book. I thought, unheard of. Because the first company I sent this to, they were talking about $7,000 to publish it. I said, I don't have $7,000, not for the book. And so here I am. I felt like there was a reason for that, and it's because of you, and you, every one of you. So you could hear it and get encouraged, I hope, to read, practice reading, and to be friends with each other so you can get a good education and learn as much as you can. Because when you're happy, you learn a lot. When you have beef going on, it's all about the beef, and it stops you. You want to keep going forward. And I know you have plans, and you want to see them. You want to see them happen for you. So, any other questions?
What did you mean when you said, I forgot what the word was, but you said when you said you needed help, I forgot what.
Silhouette.
What did I say?
No, it was like the word that started with an R.
Repetition.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Repetition.
Oh, repetition. It means something that you do over and over and over again. Like when you ride a bike, that's repetition. You're pedaling, that's repetition. It's over and over and over. So we had to scan and scan and scan these 32 pages, into the scanner, and then upload it to a computer, and then send it to them. Send it to the company when I got ready to put this online. When I was lucky enough to find that article in the paper, it was unbelievable. I said, wow, thank you. So anyway, anybody have any more questions?